Welcome back to Pro Wrestling Unlimited. My name is Jess and I am from Jess Watches Wrestling. And welcome to this week's Ups and Downs in Wrestling. Of course, it's been a crazy week in wrestling once again, starting with Monday Night Raw when we saw the return of Matt Hardy. So he got such an amazing reaction from the crowd, bringing a great match between him and Buddy Murphy. Not really sure how Matt Hardy's going to, bring much more to the roster, but good to see him back on Raw this week. And of course, Raw always has a downside, and that of course is the Lana, Bobby Lashley and Rusev storyline, which is still continuing. We saw this week Rusev being arrested and injuring Bobby Lashley, who had to be stretchered out and taken to hospital. Now, this could be a really good feud coming up, or it just could be a filler. But I am actually enjoying the social media side where Lana is winding the whole internet up. Other than that, there is not much going for it at the moment. A brilliant upside from Impact this week, we saw the Rough Riders, with each team member trash talking the opposition, showing the rest of the roster what they bring to the ring and what they are going to do next. Will this be a continuing faction, or will it be a feud between the members? We don't know. Very, very strong team they've got with Tessa and Jordan. So we shall see what happens with those, but absolutely brilliant promo on the Impact side this week. We had an upside and a downside for Wednesday Night Wars this week. AEW beating NXT for the ratings again. Now, War Games obviously is over. It's kind of come to an end. NXT went from really being close to AEW's viewings, but will we see AEW continue to be on top each week? AEW had a great match card this week also, so that gave them a bit more of an advantage. Many people were expecting a lot higher ratings. Will NXT be finding new material and new superstars, to steal the limelight again? Or each week is it going to be AEW that takes the win? So, we on Smackdown. Smackdown this week, we had an upside. We saw the return of Sheamus. Didn't think he would be making his return, but he made a great promo and it seemed to get a lot of good attention from everyone. Will the bar be reuniting, or will he be on a solo path again? Another upside to Smackdown this week, we saw Mustafa Ali and Drew Gulak going against each other in a match. There's been a bit of a social media feud going on for a little while now, so we saw him take it to the ring, and of course both of these superstars are brilliant for the roster. Not used enough, of course, but I would like this to be an ongoing feud, as they really could make an impact. And finally, we had a downside from Smackdown this week. We had Braids Wire announced on social media that something new was coming to the Firefly Funhouse. Many people anticipated it was going to be Liv Morgan as Sister Abigail, but yet we saw him announce a belt, which quite frankly is horrendous. Many fans took to social media to express their views on the new design, and probably not the outcome that Smackdown really wanted, as they didn't receive much explosions of enthusiasm. That is it for this week's Ups and Downs. Check out my personal channel, Jess Watches Wrestling, and check out my Twitter as well, which is Watches Jess, and of course make sure you are subbed to Pro Wrestling Unlimited.